Good morning, team. Welcome to another episode of the Kidney Corner. Today, we're going to tour the office so you can see the inner workings behind the scenes, what happens here at Hema-Tec. Come on in, let me show you.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world's confusing me. Clouds as mean as you ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispers, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you.
There's a lot of inner workings in providing dialysis services for the hospitals and for the patients we serve. And that's something we want to show you today. What is all the back end work that is entailed to make sure that your machines are operating correctly, you have the supplies that you need, that our quality is top notch, that all the bills are paid, that we're financially stable, and to making sure that we have a well-rounded company. It takes a lot of people and a lot of time and energy to make sure we have this program, this high-level program, and continue to move forward. So today I wanted to show you and introduce you some of the people, some you may know, some may be new to you, but all the work that they do to help support you. Because our responsibility here in the office is to make sure that you have your tools to do your job seamlessly. So let's get ready and let's go meet some people.
Hi everyone, I'm Paul Mingardi, the Chief Financial Officer of Hema-Tec. I've been involved with Hema-Tec for 20 years, but full-time for the past 5 years. My work spans business development, finance, technology, really all with one goal, keeping Hema-Tec strong, healthy, so we're building something that lasts and continues to grow. The question I was asked was, what kinds of financial decisions have the biggest impact on field operations? So the financial decisions that make the biggest impact are the ones that recognize our people are our most valuable resource. Over 80% of our expenses are going towards our people. And from my opinion, that's exactly how it should be. When we manage the company wisely, we create long-term career opportunities, room to grow, opportunities to learn, and growth actually keeps things exciting. It's the opposite of being stagnant and repetitive. Some of the investments we make are straightforward. So for example, newer, more reliable machines allow you to focus on patient care, not fighting equipment. Technology investments, for example, help remove hospital constraints so that we can better use all of our time. Others are less visible and just as important, like supporting company culture and promoting job satisfaction. My role is to really figure out how to balance all these pieces so that we have an optimal outcome. My guiding principle is what we do should be better. So it should be better for our team members, better for our hospital partners, and better for our patients, and certainly better than what our competitors offer.
Hi, my name is April Peacock, and I'm the Chief Clinical Officer with Hema-Tec. I've worked with Hema-Tec now for 9 years. I work very closely with our educators, our supervisors, with Pam, the clinical director, our apheresis team, our operations team. And we in the office are looking at quality. We are talking about process improvements and looking at different hurdles or challenges that the team face out in the field, and how can we work together as a team to try and make improvements and make things better. So those are some high level things and things that we do in the office. The other thing is, how do we keep quality and quality processes consistent across all our zones? And it takes all of us, all of those team members that I just mentioned, working together in auditing and oversighting and having a pulse on what's happening out in the field. So our educators are doing our skills on an annual basis and reviewing skills processes. We're also training and doing a lot of focused training on some of our process improvements. And then our supervisors are doing audits, room audits, making sure that, we're survey ready and survey compliant, and a lot of teaching with our team. So to be consistent across all zones and make sure that quality is what it is and where it should be, it really takes an army. It takes a village to do that, and we're all a part of that process. So from our leaders in the office to our supervisors to our team members in the field, we're all just working together and making sure we're all operating at the best that we can be.
Hey, I'm Steve Gagne, Director of Process Improvement here at Hema-Tec. I've been with Hema-Tec off and on over 25 years now. My main focus at this time is process improvement, but I've worn a lot of hats over the years. But I also oversee our new hospital implementations as well as the biomed department. I work closely with our tech and development teams on our time and treatment side, as well as other technology projects that help make the field operations run a little smoother. So when I'm looking for ways to improve a process, either for the field or for the office, I start by listening to where things get frustrating or they're time consuming. From there, it's about simplifying, infusing automation where possible, and removing those barriers so our teams can focus on what they do best. And for you guys, it's taking care of patients.
Hello, my name is Pam Zarnick, and I am the Director of Clinical Services for Hema-Tec. I have been with Hema-Tec for 8 years. I handle challenges that come up throughout the day by looking back at our core values, 2 of my favorite. One is tackle every problem with a solution, and the other is to handle situations with a can-do attitude. I think first and foremost, you need to pause and you need to evaluate. And after that, it's just a matter of reaching out to the team and coordinating the resolution.
Hi there, I'm Ken Ventura. I am the Biomed Logistics Coordinator. I have been working with Hema-Tec since February of this year. My role in the office is to order and manage the supplies within our warehouse. I also help to bring supplies and machines and whatever else equipment is needed out to the field to our techs and nursing staff in order to provide the best quality patient care.
Hi, I'm Allison Hughes. I'm a healthcare recruiter here at Hema-Tec, and I've been here for 8 months. I'm the person that helps people find jobs at Hema-Tec. The qualities that I look for, besides license and certification and dialysis experience, are a team player mentality, empathetic nature, and the ability to communicate effectively with others. Essentially, the Hema-Tec spirit.
Hi, I'm Leah, and I have been part of the Hema-Tec family for 5 years. I work in the quality department, providing the team in the field the tools and knowledge they need to deliver high-quality care. I also focus on scheduling needs by coordinating coverage and assisting team members with their schedules each month.
Hello, I'm John Brunis. I am the Director of Technology and Automation here at Hema-Tec. I just came on board in mid-September, so I'm kind of getting my feet underneath me. Ultimately, I'm responsible for all of the technology that we use here at Hema-Tec, so both hardware and software. So if you think of any devices that you might use or applications that you interact with, and the first thing that I'm trying to get taken care of is a long-term technology roadmap that aligns with our business goals, so that all of our experiences with the technology that we use every day continues to improve.
Hi, my name is Addison. I've been here for about 4 months now. I am the administrative assistant, and I kind of help out with all departments here in the office. And for team members out in the field, I do dispatch, punch edits, and send out training manuals. And I help out with the wellness apheresis, client intake, and audit process.
Hi, I'm Tony Bojanic, a clinical dialysis educator, and I've been with Hema-Tec for over 25 years. My work helps our team members to prepare themselves to deliver our patients a safe and comfortable dialysis treatment. So we do this by ongoing individual, monthly, and annual education. And I also work with the leadership teams and the quality teams to evaluate our team members by doing annual skills checks, investigation of incidents, and creating and revising policies and procedures.
Hi, my name is Chad. I'm one of the nurse educators. I've been a nurse for 30 years, and I've been with Hema-Tec for 7 years. You may occasionally see me in the office, but most of the time I take the office with me and I end up getting my work done wherever I'm at for the day. I live more in the middle of the state, so it's more convenient for me compared to the other educators to go to the north and to the northwest and northeast hospitals that we go to. I work with the new staff doing their orientation, and I teach about our policies and procedures. I train a lot on the Nipro hemodialysis machine, not quite as much on the Fresenius T machine. I train the staff to do PD, both cycler and manual, and I'll also train hospital employees how to do that as well if the hospitals request it. Some of the office responsibilities that I have is I do staff treatment documentation auditing. I help write new policies, and I also write procedure steps as a reference for some of the things that we do.
Hello, my name is Glenn. I am the clinical nurse educator for Hema-Tec. I've been with Hema-Tec for 20 plus years, and my responsibilities are to make sure that team members in the field have the education and training that they need to perform their duties per policy and procedure.
Hi everyone, I'm Nick Kuzno, the Training and Development Coordinator here at Hema-Tec, and I've been with the team for about a year and a half now. So my primary role in the office is to be your support system when it comes to learning. I focus on making sure every team member has the skills and knowledge that they need in order to give our patients the best care possible. That means I'm the one responsible for designing, updating, and managing any training programs, anything from new hire orientation to any new processes that we roll out. Your feedback is crucial to improving our training programs. It's the only way that we know if the training is truly working in the real world. We actively review the direct input you send through emails, surveys, and the feedback that we receive from our educators out in the field. If we hear that a specific procedure is not working, we don't just clarify it, we try to rebuild the model from the ground up to fix the issue directly.
Hi everybody, my name is Beth Bolavano. I've been with Hema-Tec for 6.5 years now as your HR specialist. I have enjoyed working with team members in the field, and my role is to make sure that you guys are taken care of day to day from all aspects, from benefits to compensation. Though HR is a big piece of who I am, I'm very much excited for my new opportunity as the Director of Operations and Growth for Renew Dialysis. So Renew Dialysis is a new sister company of Hema-Tec Inc., where we build upon our current reputation and our quality of care, but taking it to the patient's home environment. We're super excited that we are opening our first ESRD facility in Saginaw, Michigan, alongside of our medical director, Dr. Claudia Zaharik, and our wonderful clinical nurse manager, Mary Jo Keel. There's been a lot of work leading up to today, but we're super excited to continue to share more information and announcements as we get closer to go live.
Hi, I'm Matt Renault, and I'm our HR generalist with Hema-Tec. I have been with the company since February of this year. How I help support the team is through multiple HR functions that include benefits and payroll, along with performance and team building.
Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca. I've been with Hema-Tec for almost 9 years now, and while my formal title is Executive Assistant, my responsibilities expand far beyond scheduling meetings, managing calendars, and other administrative work. My primary role here in the office is to manage the data and billing. That means reviewing treatment information entered by our team members in the field to ensure accuracy and validity prior to invoicing our hospital partners. In addition to that, I'm also responsible for the creative aspects for the company, building the brand and having all of our outward-facing documents reflect a similar style and feel, creating printed materials like flyers and newsletters, managing the company clothing store, and so much more. When it comes to treatment data, attention to detail is critically important for me to do my job. Making sure that the patient you're choosing is correct, making sure that the MRN you're entering is correct, treatment times, hospital location, especially with nested facilities, these details are vital for accurate billing. Taking the extra couple seconds to validate the information you're entering is correct makes a big difference, not only for me in validating the data, but also for our hospital partners when they review our reports. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm the Sales and Marketing Coordinator here at Hema-Tec. I've been here since January of this year. I work on hospital growth, outreach, and project management for our out-of-hospital TPE. I also do our social media, our podcasts, and a bunch of other fun projects around the office. One thing I hear a lot from our hospital partners is how great our nurses and techs are with their patients. And your reputation speaks for itself, which is amazing. And that makes my job so much easier when talking to prospective hospitals and trying to win over those contracts, because those nephrologists and doctors have already heard of Hema-Tec and the nurses and techs, and they know that they will get great care at that hospital.
Welcome back, team. I hope you enjoyed our tour through Hema-Tec office and getting to know some of the teammates that work here to support you, from HR to biomed to sales and marketing and all in between. Give you a little bit of an insight of all the inner workings that it takes to do that dialysis treatment. At the end of the day, we are just one big team working together for a common goal of taking care of our patients. And that I thank you for. We are surely blessed that we can continue to do and provide life-saving services for our patients. So thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this short video and learn a little bit of us. I hope you have an amazing day. Take care. See you next time.